welcome to this special episode of Cricket Predicta, proudly sponsored by 1xBet. I am Anant Kaur, and as always, we are ready to bring you the latest updates from the world of cricket. In today's episode, we will talk about today's match, which will be played between Gujarat Titans and Rajasthan Royals. But before that, let's take a look at yesterday's two thrilling matches. Starting with the first match, powered by explosive knocks from Mitchell Marsh and unbeaten by Nicholas Pooran, the Lucknow Super Giants edged out Kolkata Knight Riders by just 4 runs in a nail-biter. The match was placed on Tuesday at Eden Gardens, where Lucknow posted a massive 238 for 3 in their 20 overs. In response, Kolkata managed 234 for 7 in the same number of overs, falling short by just a whisker. And in the second match, Punjab Kings returned to winning ways by defeating Chennai Super Kings by 18 runs, handing CSK their 4th consecutive loss. The match place took at Mullapur, where Punjab set a strong total of 219 for 6 in 20 overs, all thanks to Priyan Sharya and Shashank Singh's superb contributions. In reply, CSK could only manage 201 for 5. Devon Conway played a fighting half-century for Chennai, but Punjab's bowlers Lockie Ferguson, Yash Thakur and Glenn Maxwell ensured a comfortable win. But that was yesterday. Now let's focus on today's big match. In match 23 of IPL 2025, Gujarat Titans will take on Rajasthan Royals at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. Gujarat Titans will be led by Shubman Gill and Sanju Samson will be leading Rajasthan Royals. So far, Gujarat have won 3 out of their 4 matches and stand strong on the IPL table. On the other hand, Rajasthan Royals, with 2 wins and 2 losses from 4 games, find themselves outside the top 5. And to break down and to get into deeper insights, I have Noel David with me today. Hi Noel, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm great. We are having exciting matches today. First, let's look
Of
at
course.
yesterday's 2 thrilling matches. First of all, how Punjab Kings defeated Chennai Super Kings. You could see that there was superb performance by Priyan Sharya, the uncapped highest paid player.
The knock was just brilliant. I was watching yesterday. I just switched on when he was around 30 or the way he has dominated the bowlers, showed his class, that's the performance what he has done during the domestic or the Delhi Premier League. He's got the highest runs in Delhi Premier League and Mustaq Ali, that carried forward to him during this IPL. I think he's in great touch and he's always got his 40s or 30s, a great start, but couldn't get to that big one which he got yesterday. I think, ably supported by Shashank, and this guy, Shashank, I find that he's an enterprising batsman when it comes to the low order, when it comes to that, the final touches of the last 3 to 4 overs or 5 overs, where he comes down the huge ones. I think overall, Punjab Super Kings were just phenomenal yesterday. The batting, the fielding let them down, but victory is victory at the end of the play, you see.
Yeah, totally. It was an all-round performance and finally they have a win at Mullapur. Now coming to the Lucknow Super Giants versus KKR match, Lucknow Super Giants were also brilliant. Nicholas Pooran, the orange cap holder, what do you have to say about Lucknow's performance?
It's a great team. I always knew that Lucknow Giants will come up good because Rishabh Pant is due, but his captaincy came good the other day. He moved around the field very, very well. The changes were good. Though they won very closely against KKR, but win again, I say, win is a win. But how you win it, that's more important. I think this will help their confidence. This will help them to get onto the points table, get closer to that 1, 2, 3 list on top of the points table. At the end, KKR also, they batted very well. It was a close encounter, close finish to the game, but KKR were at the losing end, and hopefully the champions will regain. There is still time. Hope they regain within 1 or 2 matches, get back into the winning streak, and get into the points table.
We're definitely waiting for that. And we have Taus Rizvi joining with us. How are you, Taus, today?
Yeah, fantastic. I'm right now at the cricket stadium where I'm going to play a match, and it's going to be very exciting. And looking forward to game
Superb.
versus Rajasthan.
You are totally into the groove. Those Gujarat Titans have completely dominated the head-to-head player battle against RR. They have a moral advantage in this game. How much do you think that would work here?
Yeah, absolutely. Gujarat Titans have been fantastic throughout for this season so far, and it's a good news for Shubman Gill, somebody who has led the team with Elan. But yeah, up and down. There have been phases where they have done well, but then they have bounced back. So they have not found that consistency what Gujarat Titans have found exactly under Shubman Gill. Of course, they are it's work for them. Their balance is superb when it comes to whether fast bowling or batting or spin. But I think it's this is something you never know what happens exactly because of what's happening with the top team, Mumbai Indians, Chennai Hyderabad, who were last year's finalists, but then right now lagging at the bottom of the points table. So I think the best part about Gujarat Titans has been their consistency, the momentum that they have gained. But it's Rajasthan Royals will have to just see exactly if they can continue being that good against the Gujarat Titans.
I believe both teams will be looking for continuation. Both teams are coming off consecutive wins in their last two games. And how big a role this match will play in the current campaign of both the teams? Because when you look, they have had good wins.
I think this is going to be an electrifying match because both are coming with confidence, bringing their confidence into this game. Both have back-to-back victories. Both have a very balanced side. Yes, RR is just got off to the late start. They lost the first two consecutive matches and then winning the two consecutive matches. I think they're getting back into the groove. The batting is coming good. The bowling is coming good. The middle order where the batsmen have to click, they're clicking. At the end, GT is at the top of the table with their match performance. They have been bubbling with confidence. The last game, with the way they have dethroned SRH, the last year's runners-up, with great bowling spell from Mohammad Siraj. The batting came good. Sai Sudarshan, Shubham Gill, all these guys are chipping in. They are in a very good nick, GT at present. I think they are playing at their home ground. That's a plus advantage for GT. I think RR has to be a little careful when they play against Gujarat Titans because the Gujus love their team. The atmosphere is going to be electrifying at Narendra Modi Stadium. And I find that even the match is going to be electrifying because it's going to be a keen tussle amongst two good teams, which is very balanced in IPL.
Oh, it's definitely going to be a big tussle, especially when the Prince of Indian cricket is in form. Taos, how much impactful is Shubman Gill going to be in this game, considering his brilliant records at the Narendra Modi Stadium in IPL? When you see in the last 20 innings, he's scored 1,024 runs at an average of 60, and his last 5 innings versus Rajasthan Royals have been 72, 36, 45, 45 and 35.
It seems that he loves Rajasthan Royals. Plus runs at the Narendra Stadium definitely brings in a lot of confidence. Got a century as well in the IPL at this particular stadium. He comes out to bat the way he. I mean, I'm impressed. He has his head on his shoulders and who get carried away by a lot of stardom, a lot of runs, success. But this guy seems to be different to the roots. He stays to the roots, is humble, and is keen to learn. I mean, what we saw before the Champions Trophy, he was grinding out when he was not in form. So we could see him play around, get into simulation practice during the before the Champions Trophy. So I think Shubman Gill definitely it's a beautiful love affair with Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, Motera. And Gujarat Rajasthan Royals being his favorite team to get runs. I think this time one century is due with a couple of half centuries already in his pocket. So a century is due and it's still possible because we have seen exactly the teams that crossed 200 off late in on slow wickets. So the mindset has changed. I hope Shubman Gill, who's doing well, steps up, plays more aggressively, gets into 3-figure mark to make the love affair stronger and get connected to the fans.
It's definitely going to be stronger. We can see the intent. Noel, will Rajasthan feel the pressure in this game considering their poor head-to-head records against Gujarat Titans, especially when you see everyone's performances?
Of course, absolutely. I think RR will feel the pressure because one is the way GT is playing their cricket this season in IPL. Two, the record itself is says where GT is ahead of RR with their head-to-head. 5:1. That's a big ratio. 5:1 is a big ratio when it comes to head-to-head. Third is the bowling attack of GT, the way Mohammad Siraj is in great form. He is making a road to himself to make a comeback into the Indian team. That shows the skills what he has. Three, four is will RR batsmen contribute to what they have to do. But this is T20 format. The law of average always plays a big part in the game. You see, after so many years, RCB has beaten Chennai in Chennai on the home ground of the CSK. So I think it's a great chance for RR to beat GT on their home soil. But not to forget, the prince of Indian cricket is in great nick. He's leading the side with bubbling confidence. He's batting well. He's taking his stride team to the next level. I think, as I said before, this game will be an electrified game between two good teams who are bubbling with confidence. One coming with consecutive wins. One is already on top of the list with their performance.
Oh, we are totally on for that. And Taos batting second has been quite favourable at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. What would be a preferable decision to make after winning the toss? Because when you see batting first, it's 17 times the team has won, but batting second, it's been 20 times.
Yeah, 20 times is still a better record than 17, although it's not a big margin. But I feel that batting second is still brighter chances to win because chasing if you defending is quite difficult because it becomes very because of dew obviously because the dew has been a factor throughout India. It's summer's time and it's very difficult for the spinners to get hold in because they play an important role when it comes to attacking cricket, when it comes to taking wickets, and it becomes easier in the middle overs because and that is one of the reasons why teams that have batted second have changed around easily. That's why you see that 20 is to 17. So I believe again batting second would be an option for the team that wins the toss and in particular in Modi Stadium, and it's a batting beauty. Whatever you say, it's still a batting beauty. You can we might see another 200 coming up because that has been a trend so far, and the wicket continues to remain fresh. Especially, I mean, a lot of matches have been played, so there is no chance of wear and tear as well. So I think overall, team that wins the toss chooses to field first and then chase around the total. That's going to be much easier.
From easy to let's come to the difficult battles. The star in form RR pacer Jofra Archer has completely troubled the star GT batter and skipper Shubman Gill in the head-to-head player battle. When we see he've taken him out twice, but strike rate has been 69.2. Average has also not been great. So will it be a concern for Gill and Gujarat Titans when facing RR today? Taz, will that be a concern?
Yeah, I think concern when it comes to T20 cricket, if you saw exactly what's happening right now with a lot of teams throwing up surprises, batters may not be consistent, but then you never know. Big runs can come up if you get back in good touch. So I think surprises and I don't believe in that factor, but you never know. It's still the record says. If you have that upper hand, you can make a difference. So somewhere or the other, it gives a psychological confidence. But overall, I think it's still a chance. T20 cricket is more about chances rather than records and luck factor. Because we have seen what exactly happened to Chennai Super Kings or Mumbai Indians. They have had massive records, but you saw what exactly other teams have come good. It's all about getting into the groove through the season.
Yeah, and Nol, the head-to-head player battle between young RR opener Yashasvi Jaiswal and star GT pacer Mohammad Siraj has been on equal note when you see you've taken it out once, and the strike rate has been 125, average 40. So how will it unfold today in the game?
I think it's nice to see Yashasvi coming back into form with an half century in the last game. That's a good sign for RR. But other end, Mohammad Siraj has been a top-notch form. He's bowling the best in this IPL. He's among wickets. He's already got, I think it's seven or to eight wickets during this IPL. I think it's going to be a very good contest between bat and ball between Yashasvi and Mohammad Siraj, because Mohammad Siraj, is a very deceptive bowler. He's sharp. He has that good outswingers for the left-handers, which comes in sharply inside one, and then he got a good skiddy bouncer also. So he'll vary his pace against Yashasvi Jaiswal, because he knows what Yashasvi can bring to the table with his batting, because he's also a young lad with a lot of confidence behind him. The way he has performed for the country, and yes, he started off very slowly. First two games, he's not been among the runs, but that 50 what he got last game, I think that will bring in a lot of confidence for him when he faces Mohammad Siraj. So we have to sit and watch what these two gentlemen will bring to the table when it's going to be between bat and ball of Yashasvi and Mohammad Siraj.
Slowly and steadily, we are seeing good batters, all good bowlers coming into form. So, Noel, now quick prediction. Who do you think will win today's match?
I'm going with GT because it's an home ground of theirs. The public loves the team. Uh, they are in great form. That team, Shubham Gill, the prince of the Indian cricket, is leading his side well. Mohammad Siraj is bowling well. The batsmen, Butler, Sai Sudarshan, you name them, they are among runs. So I think it's going to be a GT all the way.
Noel, who do you think will have an upper hand today and go towards that win?
As I said,
I,
it's upper. Is it Taos or me?
Sorry, Taz, you
yeah,
have to.
yeah. No, I second Noel by for picking up the GT, because they have a well balanced lineup compared to Rajasthan Royals, and they are more consistent. They've been consistent so far with three consecutive wins, although the margin in the points table may not look big, because Rajasthan Royals have 4 points and they're just one win away from equaling 6 points. But I still feel Gujarat Titans have a very well balanced lineup, and thanks to Mohammad Siraj back-to-back good performances, they have got a big boost when he's back in form, and mind you, the Narendra Stadium also supports teamers if they pitch up well. So I think I'll go with and also Sai Kishore. I mean, that special mention to this young, I think he's ready for interesting. I think I will agree. But for now, I think it's GT for.
So we have two GTs. So which is one performance you're looking forward to? Taz, is it Shubman Gill or Yashasvi Jaiswal?
I mean, I think I'll back both the players, both the youngsters, and especially Rajasthan Royals. Yashasvi Jaiswal, he comes from Mumbai, and it's a different matter. He shifted to Goa when it comes to domestic cricket. He would be playing for Goa from next season onwards. Right now, I'm in a tournament where Yashasvi Jaiswal has played on this particular ground, Polish Gymkhana. So yeah, for me, first it's Yashasvi, then of course Shubman Gill. He's one of my favorite class batsmen.
No. Noel, who do you tip for a great good run scoring today, Shubman Gill or Yashasvi Jaiswal?
Well, I will go with the Prince, because he's always been run getter on his own. He's averaging around 55 in IPL there in 20 innings with 2 centuries. So you imagine what kind of form he brings in when he's playing at the home ground. So I think I will go with the Prince of Indian cricket, that's Shubham Gill. Yes, Yashashvi will be a run also into that this thing, but we have to see whether he will face the initial bowling of Mohammad Siraj.
So can we see Jofra Archer now again getting that player of the match performance today?
Well, the way he has bowled last time, I think, and if he is back into that groove again, I think he can. But looking at the team who they are playing, I think Jofra Archer needs to be really good what he was to the last game, because GT is really at the topmost of their form. And with Prince and Sai Sudarshan and George Butler in the team, I think Joshua will find it a little difficult.
We'll see who finds it difficult and easy. It's up to the evening. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining in. It's been a great episode again for Cricket Predicta. Thank you so much, and we will be again back with the great episode tomorrow. Thank you so much.